Hi everybody, Jackie MOnroe reporting from 14 News here in Evansville. We just had a photographer call down and ask for some extra cars to be brought down for an enormous fire here on Garfield and Franklin. Let me just show you this. Hey sir, would you come here? Come on up here. This is the fire that we're talking about. Neighbors tell me that they saw it from clear across the expressway, and that the owner, you said it was an abandoned building apparently?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's what they were saying. We just live right over here, about half a block from here, and I just happened to look out the bathroom window and saw the flames that come out. But
wow.
I know there used to be a boat there, and there was a camper there at one time. So I don't know exactly if it was abandoned. There may have been some homeless people in there. There's many homeless that are around here, so hopefully that no one was, actually in there. But who knows? Hope and pray that no one was in there anyway, because that's definitely destroyed completely. So
it kind of looks like a house, but at this point you can't really even tell.
Well, it was a house, but right now you can't really tell. No, you don't know if it is. I can't really tell what the structure was, but I'm about 100% sure it was a house. But
how did you say you first heard? Did you hear the pop? Was that it? Was it you
no,
who said that, or was
actually,
it the other lady over there?
Yeah, that lady said she heard the pop, and said that a friend of ours said that they had heard the owner, I think, something going on in there. So I don't know if there was actually someone in there that was homeless, or somebody was in there and maybe started on purpose or whatever. But like I said, we happened to look out the bathroom window and seen the flames, and we come out here. So
this is, if you're wondering, this is right next to Schneider Heating and Air on I guess would you say the near north side of Evansville? It's Garfield and Franklin Street, 100 block of West Franklin Street. Huge fire. This has actually been burning for half an hour. The video that I saw come into our newsroom even 15 minutes ago, they've got a straight stream of water on it, the flames go down a little bit, and then all of a sudden, poof, it fires back up. Enormous fire.
You can actually feel the heat from here, Jackie, where you can actually feel the heat, and that's really, really hot fire.
Oh my goodness.
And like I said, let's just hope and pray there's no one that was actually in there. But the way the homeless is around here, or that we know from living around here,
it's cold. It gets cold at night,
and someone's in there. We just seen someone in those buildings that they rent had a fire in one of them the other night. The little shelter right over there on the other side of town.
Oh.
They were actually had a fire built in the middle of it, in the floor. It was in a little 55-gallon drum, but something like that is what starts the fires.
Right, and look at the house. Is that the house next to it?
Yeah, the house next to it is smoking, and they were actually putting a lot of water on a while ago. They was just sprinkling a little bit of water. Now, as you can see, the water now is actually coming down a lot more, but it's smoking really bad. So it's
really close.
It's going to have a lot of damage to it. Schneider Heating and Air, that fire is so hot that I'm sure there's probably damage to the back of their building too. So
the tree is scorched as well.
Yeah. And I'm surprised they haven't. It's really close to the power line, so who's to say that it may or may not actually get to it.
Wow. That's huge. It's shocking.
Yes, it is. It is. And look, it's been, like you said, it's been burning for 45 minutes, and it's just right now it's just still going really, really good. But it was a huge house. It was quite a 3-story house. Was it probably a basement? And
was it an historic house?
Yeah, I believe it was. It was actually a really, really old house. Like I said, there was a boat and a camper back there just a couple of days ago. It's looked like it has moved, so they kind of make you wonder, why are they gone? Then all of a sudden now the house is torched. So who knows? Look at the black smoke.
Oh my gosh.
Good Lord, that is some thick, nasty looking black smoke. But yeah, they're doing their best, and it looks like the fire's getting the best of them. So they have no choice but to let it go. It's going to burn completely to the ground. It's a total loss. So.
Viewer Cassie Hart, she tuned in. She said, someone needs to give that guy a job in the news. He's good.
Tell her thank you.
Yeah. He knows the neighborhood, and that's what you got to do, is you got to find people who know the area, people who are, aware of what's going on, who lives where, and what the building was, and can kind of give that background.
Like I said, I know it was a house for sure, but there's so many homeless around here that you don't know if that. I'm not saying it was a homeless person. It could have been just a freak accident, but it's hard to say around here. So.
Wow. Incredible.
But yeah, it's crazy. The heat
what was the structure in front? Is that the garage to the house next door?
No, that's the house right there.
Yeah, but so then there's a small structure in front of the fire. Is that the garage to the house that's just got the...
Talking about right here?
Yeah.
No, that's actually still the house. They're just trying to keep that one from melting completely is what they're doing.
Oh.
But that was the whole house. It was a big house. They had steps in the back. It was, I think it had apartments in it at one time.
Okay.
And it is shut down, of course, and I guess like everything else, they're tearing a lot of these houses down to put up, you know, all these habitat houses and stuff,
Yeah.
which is good for the community.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's bad for, of course, whoever owns the house.
Right.
So.
If you're just joining us, this is at the corner of Garfield and Franklin Street in Evansville. We've got incoming units still. This fire is enormous. Look how big it is. It's been going already for half an hour to 45 minutes. Fire crews have this road blocked off, and we've got other units coming in with fire hoses right there along the ground.
Wow.
Important to note too, folks, if you ever do see fire hoses, you would think you wouldn't have to mention this, but do not ever drive over them, because when you drive over a fire hose, you risk severing it, and then they have no water supply to the fire. You wouldn't think you'd have to mention that, but it happens all the time. We got a fire truck moving in. Let's get out of the way. Would you come with me around here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here they are pulling more line. Look at them go. Wow, that is enormous. Take you around the other side. Lots of people staked out watching this thing burn. It's been going on for half an hour to 45 minutes so far. Enormous fire. Lots of people here watching it. They can't get really much closer than this. Hi, do you guys live here?
No, we live on Franklin.
Over there.
But you saw the flames and decided to come check it out. Have you been here from the beginning?
We started over there.
You started on the other side?
Up there before it got too bad. And at first I saw smoke rolling out, and then all of a sudden we saw flames shooting up.
Yeah, you hear? This is within the matter of like 20 minutes.
Just that it got this big?
Yeah, it was at first it started off with just smoke, and then like 5 minutes later, that's when the flame burst to the top of the roof.
Wow.
So it's about 20 minutes this whole time. So
All these fire crews were down. They were all down at the YMCA. There was a breaker box but we saw the smoke, so we came here. It's been 20 minutes and they're finally fighting it from the back.
Well, 20 minutes ago, I was already getting video of this thing starting, so it's been going longer than that.
Yeah, they're just fighting it from the back. That's the third fire truck that got here.
That is just incredible.
Was
that structure?
The front's completely gone.
So this is the side and the back of it?
Yeah.
And this is the owner's house?
No, this is the next door
Neighbor.
neighbor's house. They're just trying to keep it from going up.
Yeah, it's really close. Oh my
they've
goodness.
been
Are they?
spraying that this
They're
whole
gone,
time.
right? They're not in there.
No, he was just walking. They're allowing him to go in and get his stuff, but he was just walking with some of his stuff. His cars are parked there. That's his bike, and that's his other car.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the boat.
There he is, right there. That's the home.
That's the homeowner?
That's the homeowner
Or of this house,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So John Thompson is asking, is it a business or someone's home? From what we've heard from neighbors back there, this was an abandoned home next door that nobody is living there right now. So I guess in a way that is good news, but still it's putting in jeopardy lots of homes around it, and it's still not a good situation.
no, it's definitely not a good situation. They're just trying to keep the other homes from going up in flames.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I got here earlier, but I didn't have my phone, so I left to get my phone. I lived 2 blocks over it. I
Wow.
smelt it,
Yeah, I could smell it from the
fire trucks
station.
were going down to the YMCA, so I thought
Right.
that's where it was until I seen the smoke was. I mean, when it first started, it was worse than that, way worse.
Wow,
than that.
really? Oh my word.
Yeah, it's a total loss.
I wonder if I can zoom in. I don't know if this will let me. Oh, it will, but I don't know if that really does it justice.
No, it doesn't do it any justice.
I mean, it fills the whole screen. It's so big.
Mine doesn't either. I got like 10 minutes worth of video and it's gone.
So now we've moved up the street just a little bit. This is about a block off Garfield and Franklin. So is this Michigan over here? Okay, so corner of Michigan and Garfield then it would be. It is a house that is abandoned, we're told by neighbors. Right now fire crews are spraying water on the neighbor's house to try to keep it from going up in flames, and the neighbor, this is him right here you see with the boxes, he's being allowed to go in and get some of his things and save them from the fire just in case his house does go up. But I mean, look at him right there. They're keeping. I won't speak with her. No, they're trying to keep water on that side of the house, kind of as a blockade. Wow. Thank you for your information and time. Let me take you around the other corner of the house so that you can see what it looks like from the front. I'm now on Michigan Street, second house from the corner of Michigan and Garfield, bordered by one homeowner to the east and a blank lot to the west. This house, we're told, was abandoned. This house on fire now for a long time. Neighbors telling us that the house, first units came, then second units, now a third unit showed up. I've counted, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then there was another 4, 5 fire trucks total, plus some more units down one block. Incredible. Wow. You can see them spraying water on the house next door to try to prevent it from going up in flames. They're just keeping a steady supply of water. We saw the homeowner just a little bit ago, oh my goodness, trying to clear his belongings. We're right at the corner of Garfield and Michigan and Evansville on the near north side. was told that the people in front of me now are the homeowners of the home next door. Let me just show you the amount of people who are out here watching this too. Good, how are you? This is enormous. There are people behind me and then over on this other street as well. You could see this fire from a long way away, and that's why a lot of people curious coming to see what's actually going on. Incredible. Our studios are located on West Franklin Street. I'm sorry, on Mount Auburn Road, which is just up from West Franklin Street. But we're still more than a mile away, and when I left the station, I could smell smoke in the air. It's no wonder this fire has drawn so many onlookers. It can be seen and smelled from a long way away. This is an enormous fire. Have you guys been watching this a while? Have you been watching this a while?
Yeah, it's been going on for about an hour.
An hour? Where do you guys live? Do you live around here?
I live right over there.
How did you did you just see it? Yeah, I know. It's really going. Did you hear about it on scanners? Did you hear the siren?
My sister, I was laying in bed, and my sister FaceTimes me, and she's like, "Maddie, get out here. There's a house on fire." And yeah.
So you just kind of came to see it. It's pretty big.
Oh shit!
I'm with 14 News.
14 News.
We've got a photographer over on the other side of the building, and then I came down to just show people live on Facebook what's going on.
Oh, what is your name?
I'm Jackie. Nice to meet you.
Jackie. What's your last name?
MOnroe.
Oh, Jackie MOnroe. Yes.
Yep.
Like, if you wanted to watch this on Facebook or like see like that image there, like how would you find it on?
You'd go to my page, and I'm broadcasting live right now.
Is there any way that you can send that to my Facebook or?
You just have to hop on my page, and the video will post there. You can watch all the coverage straight away. Just go on Facebook, search Jackie MOnroe, and I'll pop up.
Oh, so you just type in Jackie MOnroe on Facebook, it'll show this.
That's right.
It'll show it live.
It will. Yep. So we understand right now that this home is abandoned, that there is nobody living in this home. That's a great thing, but somebody still owns the property. Someone is still losing some property. There is someone in the house next door. Firefighters have been doing an excellent job keeping water on that structure so that the fire does not spread. This fire has been going on for a long time. We've heard it for as long as an hour. Witnesses on the other side told us they showed up half an hour ago and have been watching firefighters try to tackle this thing. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Firefighters are busy taking care of the fire. Usually there is an official who will come over and give us some information. We've got another crew here on the scene who's going to collect that information and bring it back to the station. For right now, I'm going to sign off, and if there are any new developments, I will bring them to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.